Well, hello. It's great to be back. Been such a long time since we all met. So much has been happening. I've been recording it, of course, in verse. So here for your pleasure or displeasure, COVID limericks and government gaffes, Part 1. From the start of this terrible mess, Boris waffled no, don't know, and yes. He ignored all advice, shaking hands once or twice, almost everywhere causing distress. Conspiracy theories still suggest Boris was never ill. An overseas nurse made him better from worse. NHS, yes, taxpayers paid the bill. Is Cummings now gone from the scene? Is he merely another has-been? Or will he be back with another attack, exposing behaviour obscene? Did Raab really fall from his perch for leaving Afghans in a lurch? Did he face defeat, texting beach-bound from Crete? No, Boris would not him besmirch. It seems if you act like a slob, and you spew nonsense out of your gob, Boris says we all fear, there's naught to see here, and cabinet member keeps job. Having Boris the Bodger in charge is like switching butter for Marge. Bluff and bluster spread thick. To not answer, he's quick. As his ego he seeks to enlarge. For the mastercasts, all about sleaze, the government's ready to please. They're corrupt a la carte, as they were from the start, like a cat that denies it has fleas. Party treasurers may be called Lord, if 3 million they can afford. So far, 16 stories of donors to Tories who paid and received their reward. Parliamentary standards, you think, will be upheld, all parties in sync. But when those coloured blue are exposed right on cue, they create one almighty great stink. If a member of Parliament's pay comes from businesses that want to say, and if that MP's hobby is for them to lobby, they ought to resign the same day. Boris and his ilk think they are smart. Turned hypocrisy into an art. One rule for Eton's best, and one for the rest. It's off to hell in a handcart. Money for favours? Yes, please. It seems to be given with ease. As means to their ends, they give all to their friends, but we know it better as sleaze. If what a committee's decided means one of your members derided, what can you then do to effect their rescue and try to remain undivided? Retrospectively, MPs you whip. In foolhardy one-upmanship, make them vote with no tact, to gloss over the fact, thus wrong becomes right in a snip. If COVID should hospitalise you, then there is one thing you should do. Put a note on the wall, which may be seen by all, saying, no Boris allowed or I'll sue. The circus is coming to town. Do you want to know what's going down? No acrobats here, no lion tamers to cheer, just Boris, the unfunny clown. Our hospital rules are severe. You must wear a mask when in here. What? Cover my face? Not in Boris's case, since in photos his mug must be clear. He travelled to Glasgow by train, back to London by rail once again. Though last time that sinner, to meet friends for dinner, went back home by private plane. It's my ambition, said Bojo, to live in number 10, don't you know? You may well me condemn as a dreadful PM, and I'm rapidly losing my mojo. All those MPs with a second job chilled when Boris opened his gob. He has sorted them out, so there will be no doubt that they'll still be free to hobnob. I thank you. End of part 1.